Welcome to another brand new video. In this video right now, I'm recording this a little bit late at night, so this might be more of an early morning upload, but MrBeast and the massive logs from Kris Tyson has now apparently been leaked. I'm going to throw allegedly on here just in case, but this person's been kind of a big source on providing information and kind of highlighting stuff in terms of how inappropriate some of the conduct is going on. And as of right this second, MrBeast does seem, sadly, to be involved in the situation. And as well as also been more brand new information coming out from the MrBeast basically TV show, where people are now apparently breaking NDAs, discussing the fact that they've been hurt and people are breaking bones. And right this second, everything is going really bad. So I'm going to show you guys some of these pictures, some of these updates, because this is horrible. This is horrible. We also did have Kris Tyson's sister as well come out and mention that they were feeling fetishized by how they're interacting with them and living with them, and everything about this situation is getting cooked. Now, I do want to say, bear in mind, a lot of people may be doing things for clout. A lot of these things are alleged, but some of these sources have been consistent or able to provide a good, proper truth for it. And as well, some of these things are opinions and first-hand accounts, which also are a big deal as well. So keep in mind, a lot of the stuff is take your own thoughts. I'm going to chime in a little bit, but this is crazy, and in my honest opinion, really, really rough. So first and foremost, I want to talk about the bigger issues, where as of right this second, the leaks came out over here when it comes from everything. There's a lot of stuff that came out over here. So everything. Might be a longer video too. So I'm also doing this live up on Twitch. If you guys see any comments on this one, you guys can swing on Twitch and say hi. As well, check out the Target links. Doing a Target sponsor is all linked down below. Hello, Benji. You're about to get into some crazy stuff. So all the information was... So the drama from this is that they had a Discord, if you guys were living underneath a rock. And throughout this Discord, Kris Tyson was apparently interacting with minors, inviting minors, having them help with the Twitch channel that they had and YouTube stuff, and just interact with them in the first place. And as well, the bigger drama is that some of them are underage and there was sexually explicit messages that were being shown. Now, apparently and allegedly, they did actually now have proof of this. This is now apparent proof of this situation going on. So we're going to cover that in the video too as well. But first and foremost, this is them with logs from the 27th of January of 19, so a few years ago, that they are showing. And they did have a not safe for work directory in this Discord where there were minors involved. So as of right now, if this is all true, apparently from these saved files, there was confirmed illegal, I don't say illegal, but it's illegal to share this with minors around. That's very, very gross. I don't care what you have to say bad to it or how you say it. You should not be sharing all this inappropriate stuff like porn and hentai and everything else out that. But people are like, this is the proof that it actually happened from the logs. And this is crazy. People just making the comments. And I believe this is the guy who called it out. So this is just proof that the guy who is calling it out over here was mentioning stuff too as well. And a lot of people are saying this is look at this. There's just a random thing that's just called black dick. It's really, really not good. So like I said, a lot of these people were over here. Look at this. Daddy's little pet, 14-year-old boy. What is going on here, dude? This is absolutely disgusting if these are all true too as well. And these people are in here. They're saying hey, they're talking about roleplay stuff and they're apparently 14. So these people are now admitting that they know their age. They understand this. This is crazy, dude. This is absolutely crazy. So as we kind of see this type of stuff, this is all just proving that this is crazy. Just talk about the fact that they have all these inappropriate logs. Everything out here coming out is ridiculous. So some of the bigger issues with this too as well, and this is also from seemingly true, is that MrBeast was in the server. There has been proofs apparently of people making comments and stuff like this, some weird things with people being referred to as gods. So apparently MrBeast was in the server. There's also apparently comments too as well. And they're also confirming that Kris was also DMing these underage people who have now also retract their statement saying that this was not inappropriate, hanging out with them, spending time with them, and interact with them too as well. There also is them also providing, like I said, inappropriate stuff. And this is also apparently people showing that people were actually in the servers too. This is crazy and this is ridiculous. This is horrible. There was another tweet that I saw over here, I believe it was on Reddit. And this is also once again showing that MrBeast was in the things alone, so that he like was quite literally typing in this. So the reason why this was such a big deal, because yeah, let me I'm gonna go and say this too, because I don't want to go and give MrBeast the full-on benefit of the doubt, because the fact that he knew this was happening and ongoing and was involved in it, at least to some extent of typing a little bit, etc., that's not good, because this is literally minors being shown very inappropriate, very explicit things, having parasocial relationships when they're under the age of 18. Horrible. Now, I do want to say, though, in defense of MrBeast, that doesn't necessarily mean he was involved in any of that, or even necessarily fully knew. Like, for me as a streamer, I've had many instances where I'll have a friend who invites me to their group Discord or community Discord. I don't even look, or I'll say hi like one time, or I'll check every 7 months. Not to say he's fully innocent on MrBeast, but like, I do want to give a little bit of the benefit of the doubt. All the logs that I've kind of sorted through and stuff, he was there, he is typing, but it doesn't seem like he was interacting with anyone. And at some point, he did end up leaving. So I don't want to say he was involved because there's no proof for it. But he was involved enough that he was in the server and he could have maybe seen this stuff too as well. So I don't want to say like I'm the moral high ground of the world, but I do think MrBeast, if not more stuff comes out, I'd give him the benefit of the doubt, just based on how Discord is. I'm sure a lot of people have been in Discord groups. They get invited. They're just randomly there, whatever. But it's crazy because he was there. He was in this situation. So he was maybe 3 steps away. Some people may say that's enough. Like guilty by like association, guilty by he didn't stop it, guilty by like he could have seen stuff, guilty in the fact that he's in a server where showing like porn and hentai to minors, and also interacting with Shadman, who has done a lot of the lolly stuff too as well. Some people can kind of take it either way. I think in my mind, I would like to give him the benefit of the doubt. I would like to. Don't know if that's true or not. It's hard to say. What do you miss? Basically, MrBeast has been now confirmed in the Discord, and they also did go and show that it was true that they have apparently shown inappropriate things to in the general. So it's not good. So apparently this was also the Kris the meme god at the time. This is like the Ava Kris Tyson saying when she was typing, refreshing shad base daily, which once again is the big issue, and like the lolly and everything else too as well. Very, very, very gross. Very, very, very gross. That this has been a consistent thing too. And there was also another big point too, that they knew the ages. So apparently they have now confirmed that there was times that they did go mention the age that they were in, you know? And look, here, make a chat called server secrets and give everyone active here right now perms to join. Fire up the hentai archives, kids, because Kris is really ready to fire up the lotion and get to yoinkin'. We about to dump so many traps, though. Worth it? This is making me speechless. This is probably one of the world's worst things I've seen. This is sickening, dude. This is horrible. This is him basically saying, him at the time, sorry, you know, her currently, but if I just see the picture, don't mind me. This is them basically saying, anyone who's in the server, I don't care how old you are, like, here's the hentai archives, kids. And there were confirmed kids, like, we looked at these logs, like, they confirmed that there was people that were under 8, like, they were saying, like, they're 14, like, I think showed us on this in the first place. Look at this. Okay, everyone, this chat never happened. Griffin, purge it once it's done. Not a bad idea. Oh my god, dude. MrBeast, even being on this Discord server, I really want to give him the benefit of the doubt. This is as clearly stated. They knew they were underage. They're literally saying, like, we need to, like, hide this information. They're showing literal porn to children. The kids comment also is really messed up. Oh my good golly gracious, dude. Like, look at some of these comments too as well. Like here's even confirming once again, like, MrBeast joins in my comment on my penis size. Love it. So why is this person talking about their penis size with children all around them? Like, I mean, I've had conversations with my guy friends. You kind of make stuff like this, sure, maybe, in like jokes, maybe. But oh my good god. So I think here's a good example. Where I think here, like, this is them unironically linking this lolly with minors over here. Here's proof. That's confirmed too as well. They are also now confirming that it was MrBeast involved. And like, yeah, like talk about like their penises and like this is all children. Like, I don't want to say like this is okay. Like, I'm really trying to defend MrBeast a little bit, but like, this is him in a Discord server being like, oh my god, these penises are so huge for my buddy who's over the age of 18 when there's kids present. Like, that's really inappropriate. Like, that's really messed up for kids that you don't even know. Like, this is really, and this is once again them kind of seem like they confirmed she's only 14, damn, with attachments too. I'm speechless on how horrible this is. I was trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, but like, bro, this might be a hot take. I'd rather be honest. I don't think the MrBeast situation's as bad, but it's still bad. Like, the Ava Kris Tyson person, they are the root of all this evil. The fact that this is MrBeast, though, best friend for a very long time. They were in this Discord server for apparently a very long time as well, if this is all allegedly true. All of this is horrible. So I can't give him a free pass. Like, I really can't give MrBeast a free pass. It's not as bad. It's not interacting with minors, but this is still like giving me really, really bad. Yeah, they're also a mother into Lolly, which is, I've always said, horrible. If you have your own child, this is disgusting. There is a few other comments where I'm not really sure I can say too much because I'm not a part of like the trans community, but they're talking about like she penises and all that, which in theory they end up transitioning. There was a comment that came out showing this, which is also really weird and for family things. But like, bro, this is apparently saying this is from Ava Kris Tyson's sister, allegedly. I'm his sibling. He, and yes, I use the correct pronoun, told me that he got fully aroused when he secretly stole my female clothes and put them on. He's deluded and disturbed, and it's 100% a fetish. He's narcissistic, and professionals have told him he needs to get a full psych eval. This is a harder one to broach into, but I saw this. If you get turned on wearing your sister's clothes, that's really weird. Like, because you're interacting with like being turned on with something involving your family. That's disgusting. Like, I have two sisters. I would never think that. That's disgusting. That's weird. Even if it's like a separate thing or whatever, but this is very... If I was this woman, I would never speak to my family ever again. Like, this is just disgusting in every capacity. There was a little bit more drama too as well when it came to MrBeast, because he was having some issues on like his contestants and stuff on his show. Like, people were getting bruises and they couldn't like really say too much because of NDAs and all that. But I think MrBeast being involved in these Discord logs is way more serious than his TV show getting messed up. I mean, people get hurt. I don't want people to get hurt, but it does allegedly seem like MrBeast has been involved, was now apparently leaked in these conversations. This is horrible, dude. Like, generally, this is horrible. And like I said, I'd want to hear your thoughts on this. I think MrBeast is still not as bad as, like, you know, on the Kris Tyson situation. Like, Ava Kris Tyson. But, like, my dude, like, he apparently was aware of it, interacted with it slightly, even if it was only in passing, like, they were still in the server, and this is where it was all happening in the first place. Like, that's really not good. Like, really, this is, like, not looking good at all. Especially for the TV show having drama now. And I also want to remind everyone that, like, MrBeast like, makes content for children. So this makes everything worse, because you think about his marketing, you think about his branding, you think about like MrBeast chocolate or whatever. There's like little kids that are watching his content. So at this point, at the time, they were having little kids involved in their community, interact with them, sharing illicit things, lollies with like minors, and they were all over the age of 18, I believe, at the time. And even if MrBeast is not fully 100% into it, like, this is horrible. Like, this is... Number one, the Ava Kris Tyson person belongs in jail. That person should never have a platform ever again. That person is disgusting. This is gross. This is horrible. MrBeast, I'm not sure. Like, you guys can let me know. You guys can give me your comments. I'm curious. I want to believe and give the benefit of the doubt. I would like to sit there and, like, I get it. Like I said, like, I've been in Discord servers I've never been in. Like, not once, never typed in once. I'm just in it. Or you type once and leave. Like, I don't want to give him a free pass. But, like, this is disgusting, and it kind of completely closes out the deniability that he could potentially have. This is sickening. I really don't like this. This is horrible. Like, I feel sick. Like, this is, ugh.